So it has been a day, actually almost a day and a half, since Lightbringer um, has been used to declare war on the kingdom. The last 24 hours have been very difficult on our heroes, as in the Queen has been sending out letters and and telling everybody about this event and how they thought it transpired. She gave a lot of detail to everyone about how Lightbringer and Orion were on their way back from wherever they had been the previous day, and about how Orion was left with hardly a scratch, and Lightbringer was beaten and then beheaded, and his body left. Some of you all have probably been asking questions and found out that they took his head and they also took his shield, which some of you all had already known that his shield that he had been using, he put his crest over top of Dane's shield after the defeat of Dane, just to try to unify everything. We have gathered at high noon with the sun at its height. Basically, it is a very sunny day. Ironically, there are no clouds, and the most light that can be given is being given across the land. It's almost like it's a sign from Vermont that Lightbringer is being welcomed home in as much light as he can. The town and the knights that have trained under Lightbringer for all these years and have gathered in the square in front of the castle. They are taking Lightbringer to the Red Keep. That, of course, a lot of our party know about the Red Keep that you all reclaimed from the hags. So it is covered in moss and life now, except for the top. On top of it, they've created a large pyre where they will take Lightbringer and set him ablaze in full honor of his service to the kingdom. He has just come out of the castle gates, and they are stopping before they go through. And the entire town is littered, for a quarter mile of this people and this path for them to walk him forward on this cart with great honors. The whole court, everything is silent in the whole court, and the Queen has come up to the top to address the people before Lightbringer is carted through the town. Our heroes are down, all gathered together that have known Lightbringer, either a lot or little, but they've all been gathered up near the castle because they have been informed that the Queen has business with them afterwards, and that she wanted them to bear witness to what's to happen. Regent Clara is also here. Her and the Queen, the future Queen, King, is there. They're up on the ramparts, sort of hiding. But they are also want to observe in this great paladin's passing. As a true knight to the kingdom. And with this, the Queen steps out, and she gets the highest rampart that she can hit, and addresses everyone. And she waves her hands, and everyone watches. And at this point, she thanks everyone and starts to speak. People of Hupshan, it seems that tragedy for this past year has just befallen us over and over, and that we are reminded daily that our actions have consequences. Even I must answer for my consequences, and sometimes others are hurt, as we've seen. In the passing of my father, and the passing of my mother, attempted coup of my sister, all led to choices that we've all made. So, Lightbringer, who many of you did not know that had Crescent Crown Bringer, because he was able to bring the rightful crown back to me so I could serve you. This event has reminded me why I'm here to serve you, and that I must be who I am and not be who others expect me to be. I have been consumed with rage and loss and despair, trying to play a game that I am not the best player at. And those that I've cared about and have cared about me have now suffered the price. I'm not here to lie to you or hide behind false allegations or try to sway you, because Lightbringer lays before you because of my mistakes. The mistakes that I should have known better to do, because we fought to get this kingdom back about showing force and building strength. So I try to be aggressive, and I try to play a game that is not natural to me. And this game has cost me your greatest knight. So, and it cost me a friend, because I've known Lightbringer since I was a small child. So today I vow to you, people of Hufsheim, I am not your queen, but I am your hand. I am your heart. I am here for you, and I don't exist without you. Today, I'm here to ask you to join the army of Hufsheim in defense of this land. Several days ago, I was ready to declare almost basically a draft and telling you that we had to do it. It's like, and I don't believe that it would have worked. You know, the deities and gods of this world speak and let us know various things. But Lightbringer was always one to tell me about how our choices define ourselves. You know, we all have oaths and we all have promises, and we all do things that we say we're going to do. And today, I ask you not to promise me, to promise yourself to protect your neighbor. So to protect your family, to protect your children. Don't protect your land. Don't protect your houses. But protect those that will not be here tomorrow if we don't protect them. The Drow have given me 30 days. And if I don't have us ready, it's like they will destroy this city. No matter what we do, it's like they will keep coming at us until we find a proper solution. So in my eyes, I see we have two choices. To show our greatest strength is not violence, and our greatest strength is not playing this political thing that they do, but to show that we are the people of Hufsheim. We are a hub, like our name, of individuals that together can do anything. Let us show power is in unity. And that power comes with one voice. I recommend that if you do not believe in this, so it is okay to leave. It's okay to go. Continue your families. Go live on. Life and being alive is a win every day. But if you want to protect this city, and you want to protect your neighbor, and you want to help people to leave, it's like stay and fight with me. Fight with your champions. So, and fighting doesn't necessarily mean picking a sword. Fighting means standing and creating a great shield and wall from the depression and tyranny that's coming our way. I'm not saying that blood will not be shed, but the Drow will know when they come for us. It's like we will come back strong and hit back. And with that, today, I would like to present to you your new captain of the guard. And comes a shining knight stepping up. She said, "This man before me, just a few months ago, was no more than someone like you all. Just a commoner that wanted to serve, do his time, have a job, have a family. And he has told me that I can tell you his story. His name is Nick." So Nick, through the course of the last few months, found hope and courage by standing with those that elevated him. He defended the kingdom until he knew that there were other ways. And he came in and he took back the kingdom against tyranny. So he has helped when he's been needed. He has formed a family. It's like he has created an atmosphere that he wants his children to be in. He wants Hubsham to be here. So with this, he came to me and said that we all need to bring light. From this day forward, the hand of the queen shall be known as the light bringers. Every first night will be dubbed light bringer from here on out. So Nick is now Nick Lightbringer, captain of Hubsham, not captain of the queen or anything like that. He is your captain. So if you wish, he will be down here and he will help guide you to protect Hubsham. So over the next few days, if you decide to fight with us, come and find Nick. He says he will be amongst you because he's always been amongst you. And he will be in the town square. He will help train you and he will help try to protect you and teach you how to protect yourself. Again, we have a month. So the choice is yours. Stand. I'm not even going to use the word flee. Either stand with Hubsham or live for Hubsham. And with this, the carriage starts moving down the path. She said the choice is yours, and no matter what choice you make, it's correct. So I am not just your queen. It's like I am a citizen of Hubsham. And the queen and Nick leave. And the people, most of the people follow the cart. There's this great caravan that falls down. Do our heroes proceed or and follow behind the cart and watch the pyre, or do they stay behind with the queen and to go speak to the queen now?
Me being a knight, I'm going because it's the right thing, because that's just knight's code.
Rocky would see your brother off.
Okay.
I don't like to be separated, so I'll follow.
Melanie also agrees in street numbers. So
See if she's doing salt behind the carriage.
rubbing in the wounds. Alright. And so I think it's pretty to assume that the party, there's a gap behind, the party's going to fill in the gap. And many of the people in Hubsham, they were saved by these people. So they are going through, not in a funny way. Many people do recognize Melanie and go through and they nod their heads towards Melanie. Melanie is annoyed by this, I'm assuming, but it's now not the time to fuss and bicker about it. But there are many that recognize the heroicness of these people. You all saved, hundreds of people. The knights that separate the path, almost all the knights, you all saved. from death and their life force drained. So no one would be here if it's not what you all have done the previous 8 or 9 months. So with that, I hope that you all are reminded that even though you've created there's a great loss in front of you, to the side of the top sides of you of what you've built and sustained. They carry like they need to carry Lightbringer's body up to the top. Orion is the first to get. There's like 4 sticks. So to pick him up. Does anyone else wish to help carry the body?
Rocky will grab one.
Rocky grabs it. So we have Sir Charles grabs it. If no one else steps up, I know that someone else. There is another that would do it.
Yeah. We'll put his saw back down
because Zeph is doing him longer than anybody.
Yes.
So the 4 of you pick him up and you carry him up to the top. And when you carry him up at the top of the Red Keep, and there's the power for him. You lay his body down. They had fixed a helmet there. It was a helm that he'd not gotten to use. But they've fixed it, so it looks like he has a head. And you lay him there, and you put his shield. For those of you who traveled, that was the shield that he'd had for almost his entire adventure. It was not the one that was stolen by Dane. So, and there's a crest of Bahamut on it. And with this, you light the fire, and his armor, his shield, shines and flickers. The pyre is lit by Orion with his light magic. He does this by laying his hands on the armor of Lightbringer, and he heats it with his light and heat magic. And the armor is what ignites the flames and it burns up and it glows. And the armor also heats and melts and dissipates thanks to the extreme heat. It actually burns Orion's hand because he does not want to pull his, stop touching his half brother. So, and he keeps the fire going until there's literally burnt nothing. There's hardly anything left. It just flickers off and burns away.
A sunny cast tone so that every creature could understand what he's about to sing. And he redoes the chant to Bahamut that he had first sung when he met Lightbringer.
I remember that. So there's some singing coming from up top. Roll for performance. You'll have a plus 8 for it, in addition to what you have now.
19 Chara.
No, it's okay. So it's surprisingly well. Like So even those that don't understand it.
No, what tongues? Everybody.
Tongues. But they don't understand why I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they understand the emotion behind it. Whether or not they understand Bahamut, or if they're not religious, or the emotional aspect is shared and given. So, and with this, like I said, Omni has used his light power enough. Orion has used his light power enough, and it's literally burnt away, and the entire pyre is gone to where it's sort of like it's sparkled up and floated into the sky. And with this, the clouds almost roll in immediately, almost as if Bahamut is weeping, and there's little cracks of lightning. So everyone goes back home. So with this, you all can stay in there to Red Keep and speak, or you can go back to see what did the book do? Did you sort of stay in the crowd?
Yeah, stayed in the crowd and watched up to it.
like I said, you stay and talk at the key. Or you go back.
Before I do anything, I kneel, touch my hammer, and say a prayer to Tyr in the name of Lightbringer.
And I say my respects and a prayer, and then Wolfie and I.
Because like rivers went back to nature. You know, like I said, all that metal and everything, it burnt and it went through, so it went back to all natural material.
When my character sees Lightbringer's body laying there, he can't help but think of all of his brothers in the West that did not get this.
Alright, what does the book think?
The book does not understand mortals.
Yeah, it doesn't understand the whole death and stuff.
Rocky gives a proper military salute and then goes back to the queen.
Alright, so you'll go back to the queen. So with you know, not wasting any time, again, like the crowd is dissipated, you all will head back to the queen and where her and Nick are waiting for you.